What's going on, guys? This is Cole, aka Proximitty, bringing you a brand new jump tutorial video, this time on the map Pegasus. I have my friend here, Big Texas. He's helped me with some of the other ones. So we're going to show you some cool ones. This isn't a competitive map, but it's used for snipers. Well, snipers is gone now, but it's used for free-for-all. There's some cool things on here, nevertheless. Actually, it is in Team Slayer now, so you can get some good use out of these jumps. But first off, just want to show you a neat little spot. This isn't necessarily a jump, but this is a really cool thing that a lot of people don't utilize. And you can see through these blue windows, and you can see into the middle of the map. It's a little bit difficult to see out of that one. Yeah, so if you come over to this window here, you have a pretty easy time seeing through. You can see Dallas clearly there in mid-map. There's little blue waves come about. But a neat thing you can do, and this is why this is effective, not only can you see, but you can also, if you time it right, you can nade. Look at that. Nailed him with that nade. So you can nade mid-map. If you're playing an intense game of Team Slayer and you're setting up with your team, somebody sitting here, so long as you know that your sniper area is covered, then that's a pretty effective spot, and you can throw nades into mid-map, because if you're defending the red side, odds are they're going to have somebody mid. But that's a cool thing. Coming around back here, just going to show you guys another grenade spot real quick. Same scenario, if you're playing really slow, let's say they're starting to push up the snipe side pretty hard. If you time it properly, you can throw a nade through towards the base of the steps. So that's really cool. A lot of people wouldn't have thought of that or haven't seen it. So, it's easy to mess up, as you see, but if you can get that timing down, that's a super effective thing, and a lot of people are going to see that coming. But onto a few jumps at the bottom of this bridge to the rockets. For one, if you want to try to jump straight over the rockets, you see you're not even close, but if you stand at the top of the hill here and you do one-step sprint and jump, you can clamber right up to it. So that's a nice little way to get up to rockets. Obviously that's effective if you're trying to get rockets off spawn. You are able to clamber this spot, but I find it easier and safer to come to this other side and do the same thing. I prefer to do it to the other side, right over here. If you can just kind of walk in this angle. This one's it's kind of easy to mess up. It's just one of those that, like, the clambering is just like right there on the edge whether or not it'll let you do it. So that one's a lot about timing. But this little pillar here, you're able to stand here. If you jump and crouch, it's important that you crouch. You can clamber it, and then you can either jump back towards that bridge or jump out towards the rockets. So another way to get up to rockets, which is pretty neat. If you were to try to, if your sole purpose was to try to get up here, I recommend just jumping here instead. This is a lot easier, a lot faster, and it's one less step. But if you're trying to get to rockets, this is the way to go, 100%. So that's neat. If you're coming around to the other side, you can do the same thing. If you're standing here, you can jump, crouch, and clamber. Oh no, it didn't let me do it. How do you do it? You can do it there. Okay. And then you can clamber, or you can thrust over here. So there's a bunch of nice little just quick moves to get towards some higher ground if you're in a weird spot. I know a lot of people are constantly getting challenged by a sniper at top red from this spawn back in the caravan room. But if you like have a challenge here and you get shot, you want to like hide and get your shield back, you can jump here and stand right here as you see Dallas is standing. This is a nice place. It's very easy to jump on, and you can stand on, get your shield back. Odds are the person's not going to know you did that, and they'll probably look away. If you were the only person there, they would have thought you jumped down towards mid-map, and they'll probably be worried about you doing something weird, like trying to jump up, as I've showed you a second ago. So that's a nice little thing to juke people with. Here in the middle of the map, you see this pillar here. You're able to jump and crouch, just like I said before. You can thrust across to here, and then jump up here and confront the sniper rifle. That's, nice little spot. A quick way to get up here. If you don't use this spot, I highly recommend it. For any setup, it's very good to always have somebody there because they can run this outer part over towards the overshield as well as mid. They're just a good support position player if you're up in that position. If you don't know, I feel like a lot of people do know about this, but in case you didn't, I'm sorry you have been playing this map wrong the whole time, but this outside jump is extremely useful. It makes it a quick way and safe way to get over towards snipe or back towards the overshield. You're able to do that on the inside as well if you want. You could jump off this, but if you wanted to jump off here, you can do that too to get this little bridge. That's just an extra option for you. Over towards the overshield, you can stand on this little ledge and get a nice little angle on snipe. Because if you stand on the ground here, your snipe, it's a little harder to hit somebody in the head because you have this bridge in the way. But if you jump back on this, you can have an easier time with that. So that's a nice little spot. If you jump from here, oh well, Dallas has blocked me. If you jump off of here onto this little totem pole looking thing, you can thrust her across to here, and you can do the same thing we were doing earlier on that blue window looking in the mid. So if you wanted to watch somebody, trying to flank or something, you can do that. You can jump up to that from here as well, so you can just jump on up there. And it's just a good place to be in here because if somebody was going to flank the overshield side, you could get easy cover on them. So that's good. I like that spot a lot. But I think that's it for all the jumps that we found on this map. There's one more jump that I know about. This one's really odd. If you might ever need to use it, you can jump off this little platform here and crouch jump up. Let me do it. There we go. Straight up here to this top bridge. As I said, I don't really know what situation you want to use that in, but if that interests you, you are able to do so. I actually just found another jump here. If you jump off this little corner, you can just hop right up to the bridge. You know, if you were trying to fast challenge snipe or something, it's a pretty nice little jump. That one's neat. It's pretty simple, easy stuff. So if you're holding top red with your team and the new sniper and the new rockets are up, you can launch them to yourselves using plasma grenades. I'm going to show you guys 2 different ways to do it, so you don't have to run out in the open and get melted. These are pretty effective if you can pull them off properly. For the rocket launcher launch, you want to stand here by the light rifle, aim above right in that little crack area, and just let a plasma grenade rip, and you should be able to launch the rockets to yourself. Even if they don't make it clean across you, you can at least get them out of cover. That one wasn't the cleanest launch, but either way, you get the point, and you can grab them, and you'll be a lot safer trying to grab those rather than trying to run out in the open and just getting melted.
Yeah, because the rocket launcher's spinning on the pad the entire time, so it depends on like the way the rocket launcher's angled to the trajectory. So it's kind of hard to, you know, assume where the rockets are going to land every time.
So if you're standing up here on this ledge, without exposing yourself to the rest of the map, you can launch a snipe up to yourself, hitting a nade about right here, and boom. Perfect. And that's a sweet way to grab the snipe without having to run out in the open. If anybody's played this map, you've experienced running out and trying to grab either one of these weapons, you're going to get melted very easily. But I think that's all the stuff we have for you on this map, guys. A bunch of nice little nade spots and some cool jumps. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and subscribe for more. We will be releasing more jump videos this week. Absolutely, I have more planned. So hope you guys enjoyed this, and yeah.
Bad day.
Oh my god!
That kid got fucked.
Jesus hell, that was like the